You're hard pressed to get me to talk any less than an hour.
Oh, fucking hell. All right, I may mute at some point.
Daxi to talk. It's getting him to shut up.
Good thing we started 45 minutes ago.
Yeah, the trick's not getting me to talk.
Good God. All right. Welcome and red alert, because it's the Loose Screws podcast.
Crap's going down, yo.
It is episode 264th for the 12th of December in 2024.
3310.
And this is it. The last Titan is defenseless.
This
and
is
sitting there above Europe.
I think it's drifting towards America.
Is it drifting?
I think it's drifting.
So it's drifting a little bit. It's kind of over the Balkans at this point.
Right. Is it drifting or is earlier? It was like, come on.
Well, I thought it would be in the instance of the Earth, right? So it would rotate with it. Is that not how these things work in this game?
No, it depends on how fast the Titan's moving. If you ask it its speed,
we'll see if Nova synchronized. We'll see if Nova Scotia still exists tomorrow, and we'll know whether or not it's orbiting. Yep.
Fantastic.
Yep.
What's funny is it probably land in parts of Russia, and they wouldn't even notice.
Didn't that happen? Isn't that whole Kamchatka incident?
The big asteroid there. Yeah.
Okay, let me stop you right there. I have no intention on this being a long episode. I've got shit to do. I've got Soul to rescue, and I've got a Cobra 5 that I just bought, and I want to fly it.
Oh yeah.
And update, I'm sitting here on my carrier. I bought the stupid Cobra, and it says I can't deploy it because I have too many ships stored on my fucking carrier, which means I have to go to one of my dozens of storage ships, take all the modules off of it into my newly found 600 spaces of storage, and then sell those ships in order to make room to spawn my fucking Cobra.
Didn't there's a limit? Give you a +1?
It says I have too many ships stored here. Well, I'm supposed to have +1. It says 40 of 40. 40 per station.
My God, what do you do with 40 ships?
I store modules on them.
Well, obviously, we have to do the small talk thing because that guy on YouTube will complain if we don't. So I propose we do a 3-word small talk apiece.
3-word.
I like it. This is good. This is a good bit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Let's do it. What?
All right, I'll go first. I kill Goids.
Lark kill Goids. Okay. Oblivious.
Humanity is doomed.
Oh, that's very nice. Very good. Audacious.
Cobra Mark fuck.
That's 4.
That's 3.
That was 3. Cobra Mark fuck. That's 3. All right, I'm gonna go.
Okay, bye. Oh, you may go. Yeah.
Can't deploy Cobra.
Frontier.
Why can't what is this? What is this about? +1 ships?
Yeah, didn't I read in the patch that the overall number that you could have had been increased by 1?
It is the number of. It said. Hold on. Didn't we copy this into the notes?
Did we? Notes. We have notes.
All I copied were the bugs that were fixed.
Oh, okay. It did say something in the notes. Here, I'm just going to click through to the link then and open this up quickly because I do remember what you're saying. Oh my God, I'm scrolling. Okay. All shipyards will now stock 1 additional ship. That's what
shipyards.
I don't think they're telling me we can store it.
It's a cheeky way of announcing the Cobra Mark 5.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
I think it probably just meant there was probably a database limit on how many ships could be sold by a shipyard. That was my read, and they increased it by 1 because they realized they had a problem.
Oops.
Ooh, no. Whoa. That was my interpretation. Yeah,
that's freaking funny. Oh, also, I have the perfect phrase to sum up small talk. TFG.
Okay.
TFG, mates.
Squad update. I don't think any of our guys have updated the squad update because we busy, bruv.
Oh, bruv.
Busy in it.
Hey, we've got a BGS in it.
That's right.
The update is go save humanity.
Yep.
Exactly.
Mary Poppins told me,
The
go
update is
on.
BGS at a time like this. That's it. That's the spot update.
I honestly I don't know what to do with myself now. I can't spawn my Cobra until I gotta get one of you guys to talk for a while so I can go dig through my stuff.
Trax has to sell a Type 10, so we need to vamp while Trax.
Who can tell me?
House.
So all right, there's been 2 Galnet articles since our last episode. Somebody talk about that.
Yeah,
I got it.
Lark,
I got it.
You got it.
I might got it. Okay, so was that the thing from? No, yeah, that is. Yeah, okay.
Rescue ships decimated.
Yes, so a whole bunch of rescue ships are like, oh crap, Earth is under attack. So they all kicked the back of their frame shift drive and went into which space? Never to be seen again.
How convenient.
All but like 2 or 4 of them.
One of them, the remnants of ones in Alpha Centauri.
Oh, they exploded. Wait, what did you just?
Oh, did they explode? I thought they got lost in which space? I didn't really read.
No, the Thargoids attacked and destroyed them.
Yeah.
Oh, that's even better. I love that.
Yeah. One, you can visit one in Alpha Centauri.
Wreckage.
Yeah. I mean,
nice.
You can visit what was one.
What was once one?
What was once one?
What was once one?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, there's people in the instance I'm in where I just took off in my Cobra Mark V. I'm going to fly by them and make them feel poor.
I just have to. What'd you get that with? Credits?
I'm just kidding.
Okay, that's cute, I guess.
Way to swim.
Yeah.
I did just have to comment though. I like that they decimated the megaships because I was like, thank God, consequences. This is a war. Things go wrong that can't be undone. So good job, Frontier. Yep.
Yeah. And then next was the Titan Cocijo Vulnerable in Seoul. Okay, great.
Yeah, within a week.
No, it's Titan Consuela.
Titan Cojita Tia Cheese. Yep.
I did a little swing by before the episode. Between work and dinner time, I did a little swing by the Titan there to make sure I blasted that core a little bit before I retreated to the safety of being able to buy a Cobra.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I'll be back, whatever, but I do want to fly a Cobra.
Before I retreated to the comfortable familiarity of my money.
Where I have too many ships.
So what I'm
too much wealth.
I don't know what to do.
It's like Scrooge McDuck unwinding at the end of the day by swimming through his gold in that vault.
Exactly. That's where I was going with that.
That's Trax scrolling through his ships on his carrier.
What I was hearing was that Trax can't put a new ship in there because the vault is full and he needs a bigger one.
Exactly. Oh,
that's right.
Bigger vault.
That's what you heard.
Digging down to the T10s.
Oh God.
I'm selling cutter hulls now. I'm emptying out the innards and selling the hulls because I don't care about them or want them.
Yeah.
This is an E-rated cutter. It doesn't even have anything inside of it that I want. So what's in the optionals?
That phrase itself is blasphemy.
Why? What would I do with a cutter?
It's a cutter. You're a duke, man.
An E-rated cutter. What Arissa likes to use when she wants to feel like the pores.
Ages ago, I did the thing so that I could unlock all the ships, and I flew this cutter exactly one time. I flew it to go laser mining when we did as a group. Everybody was like, let's laser mine and we'll group watch a movie in Discord. And I flew a cutter for that. And I was like, well, I'm never going to get this out again. And I didn't. It became a storage shed for weapons and internal modules. And I didn't even put any core modules in it, apparently.
Coincidentally, I don't think we ever group watched another movie in Discord either.
No,
I was going to say, is this a thing I missed? Or was I intentionally not invited?
No,
it was a long time ago.
We're full of great ideas that we do once.
I actually have 2 cutter hulls. The other one I think is going to have some core modules in it because I did fly it one time, and you all know I don't fly things that aren't engineered.
Remember
back when animal?
Back when credits mattered?
Not really.
Have that engineered coat rack for your top hat.
Not really. It's been so long.
I do have a vague memory of doing a lot of math to figure out if I could afford an upgrade to a Krite Mark II. If I unloaded certain modules and then sold that hull and like sat in my Sidewinder for a second while I bought the other hull, would I be, you know what I mean? Like that kind of thing. But once I got into that ship, that was the last time that I had to think about money, I think. After that, the credits started flowing.
Those were the days.
Mm-hmm.
That's an old reference for all you young people.
Is it an old reference or a bad reference?
Anyway.
It can be two things.
We don't have time to chit-chat. Trax has got to go roll around in his money.
Hold on, I have to sell this cutter. Where is it? Where's the sell ship I'm currently in button? This one.
I don't think they let you do that.
It says I just sell ship. It says this is your current ship.
Why can't I
exactly?
Why can't they just be on foot?
Can't they just kick me out and I'll just stand there on the landing pad while the other ship appears?
Oh my god! Okay, so and the landing pad will go away, and you'll still be floating there in the center of the hangar.
All right, I'm gonna climb into an adder.
Yeah,
I'm gonna climb into an adder for a second.
Adder squad, let's go.
Now I'm gonna go sell this cutter. Jesus, this is the worst problem, and everyone should feel bad for me.
Yeah, look at all my money. I don't know what to do with.
Sell storage ship. This is worth 123 million credits.
Drives up in a Lamborghini, sells it, and drives off in a Volkswagen.
Yep.
Gonna be one very confused salesman.
All right, hold on. Where's this Mark V? There it is. Spawn Mark V. Do it.
Dude, the sexiest ship in the game.
I have to confirm that because this cockpit is just so good.
It's the Cobra Mark Fox. It's so it's so good. And it's all Frontier Developments has to do to make me happy is continue to creep the power. Because it's a small ship with 3 seats. I didn't even try, and I'm getting like 45 light years out of it, and it moves and it can go exactly where I want it. God,
yeah, I can't wait to fly it around a little bit and compare.
That SDO is smooth on it too.
Yeah, I really liked the Mark III flying around. It struck me as like a tiny Mamba the way it flies. So I'm interested to see how this is going to handle that, and I imagine, frankly, that they're going to kind of make it a little bit more normal than the Mark III used to be, which was slidey and really really fast, but slidey and not that great. Turning depending on you know what I mean.
Yeah,
there's a reason I liked the Viper 4 more than the Cobra Mark III.
So my story on it is I bought the Stellar, and the only thing I did with it was I went in and went to dirty drives on the thrusters. That was it, and then I took it out to a HAZ-RES, see how it was going to do. Popped the hard points and promptly blew the power supply. So you take
you're dead in space.
You're now at 102%.
Anyone's played Satisfactory, it's that sound when you go over your power limit and the entire thing shuts down.
Also the boost sound.
Yeah,
man, it feels like you're setting off a rocket.
Is it good? All right.
It's really good.
Right,
yes. I don't know if it's Mandalay good, but it's good. It feels it feels like the power, the little blip of power that's going to your engines. It feels like it.
Yeah.
So.
The back portion of the audio, but the very first kickoff of that engine kicking in is pretty cool.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
It's almost like a shotgun effect.
Yeah,
100%. That's how
I forgot that this wing piece flaps up when you have the landing gear up. Oh, so it goes which means it goes down when interesting.
She's got a little keelback in her.
Yeah, I don't like the sticky outy parts in the kit though. I don't like the fronts. Either of the fronts. I'm gonna take that off, and I don't think I want to use those wings. I want to use the wings that don't stick out sideways when I'm flying.
Yeah, I kept
So
the
basically, I'm
folding
dressing
wings
it in the
on.
full F-117 garb,
Nice.
except it didn't paint it black.
Yeah, I left the Foley wings on and I did the F-117 style rudder and I just took the bumper off and I think it looks
Yeah.
great.
So this, I can't zoom out far enough to actually look at, hold on, I got to go up onto the deck here. I got to go out of the hangar so I can zoom out because Lark was pointing this out before we started recording, but with these kit pieces, it's so uncannily like an F-117. Ridiculously.
Oh, 100%, especially if you do all black. You're like, oh, it's a space stealth fighter. Okay.
It looks so much like it. It's ridiculous. That's funny. Black's not my style right now, but
I can't take credit for that. I saw that comment on Reddit somewhere and I was looking at it and I'm like, you know, he's right. He's out right on the money.
Very pretty. I dig it. All right. What the hell are we talking about on this show? Okay. So yes, because Cocijo's going down. Let's check in. It currently has, let me refresh the page because it's been a few minutes since I loaded this up and things are going. So 1 heart has been destroyed, 35% progress on heart 2. This one's going to be quick, everybody. This is the one.
Like
maybe Saturday.
If it went into Saturday, to be completely honest.
I think Saturday is when they take it down.
Yeah. You guys, I have still not seen a Titan explosion.
What?
I have fought every Titan. I have all the decals.
What the heck?
But I've never like 3 times I attempted to see it. The first time I parked myself too far away and I thought it was going to be so cool to see it from inside a ring and I saw nothing. And then the next time I got my timing wrong. Like I misread the time zones or something like that. And I got on like 45 minutes after it happened. And then I was gone for a few of them. Then one other time, I don't remember. Maybe the same thing. Maybe I got the time wrong, or real life happened or something. So this is it. This is the last opportunity that I have.
You better be
we
there.
Should make an event. Get tracks to the Titans.
To the boom time.
Our own little community goal.
Speaking of which, there's a community goal for this.
Yes,
Titan.
You like that one?
That was pretty nice. And apparently you don't have to sign up for it. I'm just going to check.
No. I love that they gave you the option that you can.
Right.
Manually.
Yeah.
Like, you don't have, it's like some people are such creatures of habit. They're like, I have to sign up.
So explain this to me. So like I said, I went and took a quick run at the Titan.
Yeah.
Before in my normal ship that I usually use, so I could be sure that I got it. Who knows? What if my computer exploded after this podcast? You know what I mean?
Yeah,
so,
right.
So I did the thing, and a couple of lazy runs. I put up probably about 8.5 million in damage, and then was like, I'm gonna blow myself up and go make dinner. So I just went onto my transactions panel, and it says that I've contributed 5,908 credits.
Yeah, mine says
3,200.
There's some conversion ratio going on there.
Yeah, okay. So not my damage is not counting directly toward the goal for some reason, but I guess
they take a lesson from Power Play.
It's like 1/4, but that's not even close.
1/4. Yeah.
No, let's be honest. It's FDev. I love you guys over there, but that was probably an accident.
Maybe. I mean, not that I care or anything, but
she's going down. She's going down in a few days.
Yeah, for sure. Sure.
I think you're right on the accident, because when I looked at the community goal at the beginning, it topped out at like 800. Where is it? Let me get back to it.
I bet I can look at it on
it topped out to 800 million, and then it changed to 2 billion. So it shows the top.
So Inara is showing 2 billion as completion.
When it came out this morning, it was 800 million.
tier 1 of 8. I like they're tracking this just like the hearts. This is kind of cool.
Also, did you guys catch the announcement about their reinforcing, or that was today? that the Thargoids are like doubling their efforts or reinforcing or calling in all
I
the
saw
shots.
was a few more scouts that
Dude.
were easily avoided. So
Where
I
is
haven't
that?
seen
Dude,
any of
I
it.
am getting hammered at the Titan right now.
Oh,
So I
really?
used to be able
It
to
was-
stay cold and not take hits. I'm down to 34% hull.
It seemed totally normal to
Yeah,
me.
are you in open or are you in a private group? or
I'm
what?
in a private group. There's more interceptors, and the turrets on the bottom side of it are going ham, and they're shooting me even though I'm cold.
So I went in private group this morning and it was absolutely normal. Went in again this afternoon to our private group. Scotty and I was in there and that it caused it to heat up a little more, but that's because neither one of us was waiting to let it cool off a little bit.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So it didn't, I don't know.
I'm getting
To me,
wrecked.
it doesn't feel any different.
Oh, I feel it.
Yeah, I didn't notice a difference either. I was only in there for a couple of cycles, but it seemed totally normal. And nobody was with me, for what that's worth.
and to
I
be
actually-
fair, you guys even more than me are very much on the higher end of piloting skills. So
You're too kind. I play on an Xbox controller. No one gets to give me that compliment.
This Cobra has like no engineering on it. What did I just pay for? Anyway, whatever. I'm gonna throw away all this crap anyway.
You're going to throw away all that crap.
It's got 3 cargo racks. What am I gonna do with 3 cargo racks?
You want to keep
I don't
those
know, haul some
keep
crap.
those gray keep those size 1 fixed pulse lasers
Ship
too.
launch fighter bay.
Hold on, I'm
Classic.
selling this docking computer before I do anything else.
aw, sad.
Aw.
I'm not gonna
Definitely.
refuse to fly a ship with that.
This
I
is
can't.
where
I
I
can't
can
do
tell
it.
already. This is going to turn into I'm lazily doing either BGS or power play in this ship for me. So I'm very much leaving the docking
Yeah.
computer on because I want to be able to request permission and walk away.
Hmm.
Oh,
Hmm.
I only have the one size 1. Okay, never mind. Scanner's going there.
Now that I think I'll just take that docking computer off, and now I can fly it around and do whatever I want. Now that that's gone. Anyway,
Well, you can store it because you have all that extra storage now.
yeah, I'm not going to store a docking computer under any circumstances.
Woo, I
hey
have like,
man,
I have
I'm
like
I'm,
8.
I'm
Praxis
looking
is on
forward
docking
to
Keep that
computer.
shit on file.
I'm looking forward to becoming the cat lady of module hoardage.
I am not sure how many modules I have, you guys. If I take off all of the ones that are just on ships that I'm using for storage, I am not sure how many I'm going to have left of the 600. So I'm playing it cool. I don't want to run out of the 600 and then be in Discord like, guys, I ran out of module storage. And I'm pretty sure that'll be the moment I'll finally get banned from Discord.
Finally.
We're just like, okay, yeah, we're done. Get out.
Oh my goodness. I gotta get this.
Actually, my Stellar Edition came with a biweave size 4 shield. I actually think I'll keep that on.
Yeah, that's probably a good size for this ship. I don't know. I'll math it out later, but
Yeah, a size 5 just feels like it would be overkill.
I like them to be fast and light. So I typically don't use the largest shield I can fit, unless it's going to be like Python Mk II with 6 utility slots. That guy got a big shield, right?
And this is how you know they were thinking of me when they designed the Stellar Edition, because there's a planetary vehicle hangar right where I always put one.
You mean in the slot where it fits?
No, I put it in the slot where it doesn't fit. Just,
Was on every other
just
ship?
above the
That's
train.
it. I was just
That
trying to
makes
get you to
sense.
say that. All right.
That makes sense.
Hold on. I put it in the slot where it doesn't fit. That was great. I honestly was wondering if I was going to have to try a couple more tries
Me
before I
too.
got you to say it, but you did it in one. You got it in one, Lark. No notes. Excellent performance. Okay.
That's all she wrote.
So update notes. Let's see. I pulled open this page. You copied the important stuff, right? No, I should read it off the page. Cobra Mark V, and it, whatever. The price is basically the same as it typically is: 16 and change for the regular one, or 33,000 for the Stellar with the kits and the paints. Module storage goes up from 200 to 600. Obviously, we've talked about that because everybody knew about it last week. and in-world hollow screen adverts now present for the Cobra Mark V. Lord help them if they didn't get that one in today.
I know, right?
People might forget it's in the game.
The servers just shut off. No warning. Just, we noticed something.
There would 100% certainty there would have been a forum thread like, where's the, all right, all shipyards now stock one additional ship. Yeah, my read on that is, do you guys agree that it's something like there may have been some database thing where a lot of shipyards were going to run out of
it was 100% that.
Back-end available space.
The guys were sitting in the shipyard and they looked up at their new hollow signs and they had another ship in there and they go, where the hell are we going to put that thing? So they had to do something about it.
Yeah.
Somewhere at this dealership, someone's just walking by swearing.
Bug fixes fixed decals and ship IDs displaying with a border/background on some Mandalay paint jobs. Okay. You know what I noticed on the Mandalay? The 3 decal positions.
What did you notice on the Mandalay tracks?
You know what grinds my Mandalay?
Hold on, let me switch to. I'm gonna. You guys are being mean to me, and I reject that. I'm gonna switch to the ship right now so I can see. Maybe this is fixed too, but on the Mandalay, the 3 decal spots are they're where you're expecting them to be, but often when I was sitting there in outfitting, it would the graphics like glitch or something, and we're just gonna pop into outfitting. Or I guess maybe I have to go to livery to see this because there would be like a decal spot that was showing like a generic Elite logo decal, like below the cockpit.
But I glazed right over it. I didn't even really register, but I've seen that.
At the time, it was like all kinds of weird glitches were happening where like sometimes I could see through the paint and I could see like bare untextured model underneath in certain places and things like that were happening. And now my game's pinwheeling. Okay, I'm in livery. Decals. And I can't see any of the spots because they're not zooming in. Whatever. Well, this is not a cool story.
Yep. My
My
Mandalay is so old. How old is it?
So they fixed a missing hit check on the Python Mk II Spacehawk spoiler. That's the one that looks like Star Trek, so I don't care. Right?
Okay.
I feel personally attacked.
Yeah, I don't know if I've ever
think it looks cool on that ship.
No, it doesn't.
That's
I don't
fair.
know. I don't know if I've ever hated a ship kit. I hate that ship kit.
It's weird, right?
Yeah. It's like would you put a big casserole dish on like an F-17 fighter jet? Like, no. It's supposed to be a radar? I don't know.
It's a weird thing for that. Like, why wasn't that a kit for? And I mean, it would have been fit better on a bunch of other ships. It would have made more sense to me. But anyway, whatever.
Yeah.
They're selling Python stuff. A fix has been implemented to resolve a number of issues related to carrier bartender transactions. However, transaction errors may still be encountered in some specific cases. Please report any instances via the issue tracker, and we will continue to investigate.
Hey, we think we fixed it, but if it didn't fix it for you, let us know because there might be something else going on.
AKA, we ain't fixed shit.
Yeah.
Well, that's all well and good. What's funny is I've heard of this transaction error when buying things from the bartenders on fleet carriers for like a year or something that's been going on. I no shit. Yesterday was the first time I ever tried to do it.
Oh my God.
Because
Odyssey came out 3 years ago.
So I've been doing the power play, right? There I was doing the power play. And I keep getting these care packages, and because I run out of like storage for things, the care packages pile up. So I'm going to the material traders and I'm trading up because it's typically like these mid-level things that I'm like full on, right? And I'm trying to clear out these like I had like 15 care packages in there, like with each one has like one item in it, and a bunch of this stuff is on foot items that I don't know anything about or know what to do with, right? Because I never do that. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna go to the bartender and just trade everything into whatever the most valuable one is, right? To try to reduce space. While I'm at it, you know, if I have enough, I'll upgrade some things. So I upgrade some things and I make some space, and I'm like still not all the way through my care packages, and it keeps filling up again. So I'm upgrading some more ships and upgrading some guns, and then I have everything except I run out of ionized gas, and I can't. That's not a thing you can trade for at the bartender.
Just eat some beans. You'll get some real quick.
So I try. So the point is, Lark, I need ionized gas to continue upgrading this weapon, and I can't spend more of my materials until I, you know. So I'm like, okay, whatever.
You can have another player give it to you.
Look. So there I am in the game, not speaking to anyone at the moment, and I'm like, I could type into Inara who's selling ionized gas on their carrier. I was like, this is a thing you can do, right? So I do that. I find somebody, I fly to their carrier, and it says transaction error. And I'm like, the one time I try to do the thing, and I'm like, this is stupid. And then I realize, wait, I remember people talking about this. And sure enough, I look it up, and there's like Reddit posts going back a year saying that you can't do this thing that's supposed to be a feature. And they haven't fixed it. And I was like, oh, TFG. And then maybe 18 hours later, these like notes drop that the patch is going out tomorrow and we've implemented a fix for the bartender. And I'm like, oh my God. Unbelievable. So that's my cool story.
Honestly.
Anyway, that's it for the patch notes.
I got some ionized gas for you. You can meet up in person and give it to you.
You know, I'm not sure, man. The moment's kind of passed for me. I've got a new ship to fly.
Okay.
Yeah.
Gentlemen, I have a question for you.
Okay, what's up?
Because I have 2 long-range fixed cannons with oversized shells, but I also have 2 fixed rapid-fire cannons with oversized shells, and I'm not sure which one to put on the ship.
You should get new ones and make them short-range blasters.
It's a small ship. It's not a brawler. It has less armor.
Short range, man. There's 3 size 2 guns on this, man.
Yeah.
Short range.
This thing is almost got the firepower of a Mandalay.
Yeah.
Short range is what's up, because I mean I get it. I know what you're thinking, because the issue is the flight time, but and long range helps with the flight time, but
I have a long range cannon, so I could sit 6 kilometers out and tag things that
you can't
get easy credits.
You can't hit shit at 6 kilometers with
I can.
With a weapon that has a flight time. You can't. I don't buy it.
I can.
It's not happening.
Still.
If they're sitting still, who cares about long range? Short range is such a massive damage boost on the cannon.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
If part of your combat strategy is hoping the NPC AI bugs out so it sits still, I think you need to. You need to retool your kit, man.
You're not connecting with ships at over 2 kilometers anyway. No. Like not in the heat of the battle when you need that damage.
Yeah.
So anyway, whatever. That's just my opinion. But
yeah.
The point is, you gotta, whatever you choose, you gotta make another one anyway to make the match.
Yeah, that's true, huh?
So,
yep.
Not that it matters. I've been pinwheeling for a while in the outfitting screen. I'm just waiting to crash back to the menu.
Dude, my frame rate went from 50 to 15, and it's stuck at 15 the last like 3 minutes, and this has probably never happened in the game.
Speaking of frame rate, I got my 3080 installed, and Elite Dangerous is gorgeous.
Is that
ultra and everything?
Is that on an SSD?
Yes.
Oh, thank God.
What? Yeah, that's a good card. That's what I have for a few years now. It's a good card.
Yeah, I inherited it from my dad because he's like, I'm gonna get FS24 eventually, so I might as well upgrade now. And he went and bought himself like a 4090 or something ridiculous. He called me and he's like, "Want this?" And I'm like, "What?"
Yeah. Yeah, that's good. This card still plays every flat screen game up to 1440p. Exactly. You're fine. Absolutely. What else is there to talk about, guys? I've just been sitting here on the pad because I'm so interested in your conversations.
Well, go
keeping them grounded.
Oh wait, one more thing I wrote down because I saw them announce that there will be 30 minutes of extra downtime at the tick for them to fix something tomorrow.
I wonder if that something is that you only put 3,000 credits toward the CG.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Maybe it's supposed to be, dollar for dollar, as they say. I don't know. They didn't say what it was, but it did say that there would be a fix going out, and it would take about 30 minutes. So, quick little announcement.
Unacceptable. Uninstalling via pinwheel.
Cool. Community corner. Any other news before anyway, there's a buckyball race. The 8x2 marks the dash.
Marks the dash. It's, I believe, still going on. Might have been paused. Who knows? Check the forums for the buckyball post or the buckyball's Discord, and they'll straighten you out.
With the most unfortunate timing of all the buckyball races. Plus,
did I get I was listening
at a time like this?
Exactly.
Yeah.
And then Alex also put a post out saying, these Braven tunnels are really messing up buckyball these days.
Yeah, I mean, they're less, but they're not gone.
Mm-mm.
What is okay? So I did hear him describe the point of this race has to do with a combination of a couple of things, including what the first ever buckyball race was back in the day.
Yeah.
So it kind of combines some things. It's a fairly long one. You have to plot a bunch of routes between a bunch of systems. Yeah. So that's what that is. Okay, I'm going to stop reading that forum post now. There is a link in the show notes directly to it so that you can participate. This is the last one, right? This is the final race of the season.
I believe it is, but don't quote me on that.
Well, they can quote me, I guess, because I said it.
Fair enough.
I said it. Any other business? Any other business for this friggin' episode?
Well, I'll put a shout out to Commander Scotty. I'd winged up with him a couple of months ago and got impressed by watching him use his gauze cannons, and it encouraged me to finally get off the shotgun and start using the gauze cannons. And I've been doing that for the last several weeks, and I'm enjoying the hell out of it. There's just something very satisfying about timing a good shot like that, sniping out a heart.
That's true.
Cool.
It's kind of like it's like laying the shot onto the target a little bit, right? Because you know the squeeze and then the shot fires off. And in a way that the plasma being sort of the reverse trigger too, but you're releasing on command, kind of. It's a little different than that still. So interesting. Classic Goss. For the longest time, that's all we had.
And now I fully understand the aggravation of plasma when you're trying to use Goss. Because you can't see the target.
Sorry about that.
You can't see the micro gimbling grabbing on or anything like that. Yeah.
See, I was always the reverse. Plasma's always made more sense to me just watching in my brain and targeting it than Goss or hit scan ever did. It's easier for me to lead. I don't know.
Oh, I mean, I agree. I was never that well. I used to practice a lot more with it, but I don't think I was ever that good at railguns and Goss. But it was all we had, so we made do, right?
Right.
I do find it easier and having less thought to do this. But the benefit of Goss is still that it has unbeatable armor penetration, so it loses way less damage than the other guns against larger interceptors, especially Hydra, which have ridiculous armor thickness. And the bullseye, when you hit it, that's all the damage, which is far from true with the shards. So the shards are great. They're still probably like kind of the best overall weapon as far as if you're taking out like conflict zones and stuff like that. But the Goss still has a place and is probably the best heart attacking weapon still, as long as you can actually do the finesse of hitting it. Yeah, it's a cool gun. I should dig them out again. I haven't used Goss basically since the Salvation weapons came out, except for this one time where we all were like, oh, we're gonna hunt Thargoids and dolphins, and Goss is Dolphin just has 2 small hard points. You definitely don't want to use shards with that because the armor penetration on the small shards is so weak. So yeah, we used and the power distributor. Anyway, it doesn't work. So with the Dolphin, I had to use Gauss, and it was kind of cool to get out and fly with that again and stuff. But I should do it more. Mandalay is probably better with Gauss than it is with shards because of the distributor size. And
I would actually think so, but I just realized I have 3. They aren't fully engineered, but they're all engineered the same way. Double shot frags that are size 2. There we go.
Okay. All right. Well, let's call it then.
Yep.
We're gonna get in under an hour. I got Audacious to talk for less than an hour. Thank you for listening / watching. Go buy the Cobras if you feel like it. Otherwise, you may look at mine because I am not a poor.
Oh my God.
Whoever was in that instance with me, I am sorry. That was said in jest.
And go stick it to the very last Titan. May she cause something permanent to happen to Earth. I like consequences in games.
Yep. May she forever change the in-game model.
I think for sure.
not.
I mean, obviously we'll get the wreckage cloud, but I don't know. I don't think they should be afraid to put a crater in Earth or something. It'll still be there. It'll still be there. New players can still visit it. It just has a crater.
Here we go.
You can still go to 22,460 and look at that weird green thing that we can't go to.
There you go.
I got your plot twist right here. The thing crashes down onto Earth, and the explosion from it crashing down is so immense that it burns through most of Earth's atmosphere, turning Earth into a thin atmosphere world that we can now land on to see all of the wreckage of the city.
Oh, but it's just like empty cities because no one can breathe.
And it's just because they didn't want to do the coating for thick atmosphere.
Yeah, there won't be.
The oceans evaporate.
They just shoehorn it.
No, it'll scour the whole Earth's crust so it looks like every other planet we land on. So
Yeah. And they just give us a lore reason for as little effort as possible.
right.
Oh.
Just kidding.
All right. Yeah,
record,
this is
I would
great.
be
We'll
okay
leave him
with
with
that.
that.
We'll leave them that. We love you, Frontier.
All right, guys, go give him hell. Let's
Yep.
end this stupid war.
Glory to humanity. What? That didn't sound right.
Glory to mankind.
Oh God.
I'm sub-targeting.
I'm sub-targeting the heart.
Yeah, so we all.
Clear the
man.
channel.
Clear comms. I'm sub-targeting
Point
Chad
SRV.
Blaster.
Okay, say goodnight, everybody.
Okay, goodbye.
Good night, humanity.
Good night, everybody.